There's no sassy man epidemic. There's no who gonna be the boys epidemic. There's literally nothing of the sort. What y'all are not understanding is men now understand desirability politics in a way that is now more detrimental than it ever could have been. To simplify, a lot of older men gained clarity. A lot of younger men are now not even indulging in these ideals in the first place, and it's jumbling up into a way where we haven't gotten this place before. We have not gotten to the place where dudes are just like, no, this doesn't make sense. But the catch is, it does make sense. It always has made sense. What these niggas don't understand is you're not gonna be rewarded for doing the quote unquote right thing. It was never moral in the first place. It's not moral to give a bitch shit. It's not moral to get all these accolades and all these different things to get women to like you. It's not moral. The fact that some of these bitches will fuck a bum ass nigga because he's fine is all the validation you need in the world. You don't understand, okay, women, I'm talking to you. Men now understand that as a law. Y'all will fuck a bum because he got some good dick.
Listen, he's riding on a lot of things here. I saw a TikTok where a woman was saying, "Yeah, why does that man have so many kids? He must have good." So I want to find out for myself. But put into the larger community, right? Outside of the three or four side type thing, we do see that there's a difference between what is said, what are my standards, what I want, what I deserve, versus what you actually go for. And we say go for by the type of man, the quality of man in which you had a child with. This is how men are sitting here and judging it and saying, wait, I don't understand. I was supposed to be, essentially, I had to be performative. I had to be all the things that you've laid out and said I needed to be. If I won the genetic lottery and I've got the height, great, cool. Now I have to have a certain aesthetic. Now I have to have a certain amount of degrees. I have to make a certain amount of money. Have a certain amount of money in the 401k. I have to be able to provide a potential future for you, your child, or you, our children, or a combination of the two. I have to be the best that I can be with honors, and I still don't seem to qualify when the type of man that you like is around, type of man that you believe does something for you so more emotionally than maybe I do. Men are not going for that, especially younger men. So the difference here, and we'll let them continue to cover in a bit. The difference here is one, younger men are realizing this. Before the internet, before social media, we had trouble conveying these type of messages and conversations intergenerationally. My generation or your generation, your cohort would take years as men to realize that this what is being said versus what you responds to. It was laughed at, it was trivialized, and society did a very good job of making it seem unimportant. Okay, what society does, it's going to guide us on its own desired track. As long as we're not at the helm, as long as we're not the ones making decisions and how this life is going to actually go out, how life's supposed to play out, we're sort of just following. We're just sheep. But social media let older generations talk to younger generations in a way like never before. It's not you go to the barbershop and an OG is in there spitting game and you have a chance to kind of listen, but it goes out your ear the minute you're not there. Now you're always there. The phone is always in your hand. You're always scrolling. You're always getting more and more messages, and some of it starts to seep through when you started creating spaces for just men to talk. And men started talking. And men are saying, that's all noise. That's all noise. And just look at it. Look at the evidence around you. Look at what is being said, what you have to do. You have to be 6 feet plus. You go and pop the balloon. It's all the same. But you never have an opportunity to say, well, what are the qualifications of the baby daddy? It's always prefaced by, oh, it's a mistake. Oh, I was young. Okay. This is just consequences of that. The truth is, if she likes you, and this is what it all comes down to, you date who likes you. Full stop. Full stop. Otherwise, you're left being performative. Otherwise, you're left constantly inputting energy to be something you're not because this is what she says she's actually going for. And listen, and we're still part of the believer when she's saying this is what she wants. She wants this type of life. Okay. As a whole, men should start pulling back and saying, if I can't give you that, then please, by all means, go out and look for it. Continue your journey until you find what you're looking for. Or more than likely, you don't, because those things don't really exist, don't really coexist. You can't be a baby mom with three different kids, four different baby daddies, and be telling us that, you require a seven-figure man. Cool. If you can find a seven-figure man, if you can find that out, and he's saying, yes, this is exactly what I've worked for. This is exactly what I've always wanted for since the moment I became cognizant and think for myself. I wanted to be a step parent to, three different children with three different fathers. Four, excuse me. So we have to do a better job as men, just leaving that alone. Just saying, okay, if that's what it is, that's what it is. That's fine. Let him continue.
Think about it from a perspective of a nigga who might think he gotta get all these things and all this other shit, right? Maybe if he just finds a girl that likes him for how he just looks and how he is right then and there, he might be happier. So what y'all are saying is like, wait, if people like me, I don't have to do these things and jump through these hoops that society said I had to before. And not like it's y'all are just seeing a, I would say, crisis of consciousness. Like they don't, either the young men are like, yo, this shit's stupid. I never would even indulge in this. And y'all can say social media, this, social media, whatever. It's literally them realizing shit in real time.
Yeah, but like I said on another video, in previous videos, it's a trailing effect. This is the change occurs, and then the effects are not immediate. It's not a one-to-one reaction. These things take time, and sometimes time is measured in years. Men, younger men now saying, okay, I understand the game now. Like he put it, desirability politics. I understand what's the foot now. I understand that if you like me, none of the other stuff that you're out here espousing matters. And if you like me, then I should be more interested to date you who like me rather than chasing, on the other side of it, men chasing these lofty things or these type of women, and when they get there, when you chase the Instagram type of chick, the one that shows out and gathers attention from the internet and is more happy to be seen, and we want that status. Oh, this person that everyone desires, everyone wants, is on my arm. That somehow increases my status. But what we often leave out is like there's a characteristic, there's a personality deficit there. Person tends to be vapid. When you're in that limelight, when you're concerned with more attention, then that becomes your concern. That becomes the most important thing. So a lot of other things end up falling by the wayside. So men are starting to realize, well, there's no real substance there. Let me stay with someone that actually likes me. Let me look for someone that likes me. If you have that relationship where, no, I actually like being around you on a slow Tuesday. The me that you see on a slow Tuesday is something you're attracted to. I'm attracted to you. We've got a better shot at this rather than chasing some other thing. And especially when that some other thing will have you acting out of your ass. This is not you. This is not who you are. You don't pop bottles at the club. You don't buy sections. You don't do all these things. But that other person's in that world and requires that. But if we take it out for such extreme examples, when we're just looking at a day to day, we're men, we're watching and taking the cues from women. When women complaining that the dating game has piss in it, well, you're deciding where we're gonna what pool we're using. Men have always followed, said, this is what I want. This is market forces. You're the product. This is what I'm looking for. This is what I'm looking to obtain. So the pool says you have to be this tall to enter. You have to be of this sort of stature. Okay, that's what men are going to try to shoot for. But when now men are looking, and it's like the Black Friday sales, right? It's on sales, $399, $399. You take the little sale sign off. It's like, no, it's still $399. Men say, oh, this is all BS. You're looking, you're getting a peek behind the curtains, and social media has also allowed men to do that. They're saying this is all BS. We're watching the effects of your decisions in life, who you end up with, and then who you complain about being with, and then project all that evil onto the rest of us. But we're like, but why is there a through line with all your baby daddies? Why is there a through line with all the men you all seem to talk about? You reveal it in the videos. You reveal it in the struggle videos when you're yelling and going back and forth to each other. Like, but that's the type of quality man you're looking at. What it has nothing to do with me and mine and my ilk, but I'm still painted with that same brush. When you actually like us, we see there's a very real difference in how we actually get along and how we actually move. young men and older men now just saying, I need to find someone that actually digs me, likes me, can get down with what I'm trying to do. I like being around them. They like being around me. It's almost as if we're going back full circle and getting back to the point where our own personal character seems to be the most important thing. And if that's where we're headed, then I'm all for it. If you think I missed something, you got something to add, let me know down in the comments below. If you see videos on your screen right now, that means I'm doing my job. Shout out to me, shout out to you. And of course, if you have not followed, you have not subscribed to the channel, and you're still here, I appreciate you, but I think you should so you don't miss the next one. See you.